Okay, so after a day of experiments, basically, I'll show you why I say that here in a second. I am just about to get the letters done off of the first side of the bus. So, trying to figure out how to get rid of these letters. I've come to understand that they have to be gone completely, and even their outline pretty much needs to be gone, or else they'll still bleed through. So I don't know if you can tell right here. It's hard to see it on the camera, but you can see right there, you can still see an outline. That was a 2-0. This was bus number 20. So this side, I mean, I sanded that with a sander, electric sander, and I mean, it just seemed like it was so smooth, and I thought, great, I mean, that's gonna work. But sure enough, as soon as I put, and you can see I put just a spray like this rusty metal primer, and then I went over it with Decals primer as well, and still bleeds through. So I had to figure out something else to do, and I had a little razor blade scraper thing, and I mean, that was working, but it would have took forever in a day, because what the guy did was he spray painted over these letters just to make it street legal whenever he bought this thing, or the people he bought it off of did, or whatever. So yeah, I mean, a razor blade scraper is working, but taking forever. So I've ended up using a paint stripper. And honestly, believe it or not, if you will use it while it's still a little bit wet, you'll go ahead and scrape instead of waiting. And let me show you why here. I just realized that some of it's eating through the paint down on the bottom, so I'm going to have to prime it too. This whole little area here, anywhere where I have bare metal, I got to make sure I prime it this evening before I stop. So I got to hurry up, so I got to make this really short. But anyways, if you're using the stripper, you can see here how, I mean, that is just pretty much just bubbling right off. And the letters as well. And the letters are not painted on. They're decals that were stuck to the thing. Or maybe they are painted on by stencil. I don't know how they do. But anyways, you see this one here, how I've had to do so much scraping. That's because I let the stripper dry. And I didn't mean to. I was up on the roof working on trying to still do the seals, get those sealed up completely on the exhaust. But anyways, as you can see, this here, I've ended up letting it dry too. So I'm going to spray that on again for like 5 minutes, and then scrape it off, and it should come off a lot better. And now that I've got these smoothed off like this, then all I gotta do is take the sander and just go over this a little bit, blend this together, and then it should be just fine. So just wanted to show you that and give you a little heads up if you're trying to scrape these letters off. Paint stripper will work. I know a lot of people don't care much for it, and I don't either, because it's such a harsh chemical. But just make sure you wear gloves. Try to, keep your body covered as much as you can if it's windy or anything like that. And make sure you use this stuff outside. So it is, I got a mess out here today of everything I've been trying to use. But it's this right here, clean strip from Home Depot. And yeah, I mean, it's honestly working pretty well. I mean, you can see I've got an assortment of tools out that I've been using today. So come to find out, the paint stripper is working better than anything else. So that's all for now. Check back for updates.